Hi guys. Um, Hopefully this video will come out pretty good. Um, there is First of all, it's been a long while since I've done a video. It's been quite a bit on my mind. It's just that I've had distractions, and so I really haven't been able to record like I wanted to. Just busy with a lot of home stuff. But anyway, I wanted to, one of the things I want to talk about, I don't have a title for this video yet. I have something in my mind, but I'll think of a title. But um, what I want to talk about is that I want to know if you've noticed, there is a lot going on right now, um, as far as a lot of racial tension. Um, it seems like it, before the holidays we had a lot going on with the Michael Brown, Eric Gardner. There's a little guy in California, and that's like just the ones that we heard of. Um, this is not including all the ones that the media doesn't even tell you about. These are the ones that they want to make big, in my opinion. And we had the rioting, we had the you know, everything that was going on, and it seems like, you know, for Christmas they stopped. I don't think the killing stopped, but the reporting of it stopped, the pushing of it stopped. And it seems like right about now it's back on, you know. Um, we've had a lot of stuff going on. I mean, they just talked about finding a guy in Mississippi who was hanged, and they're talking about whether or not it's a suicide. I don't think a black man's going to commit suicide by hanging himself in a tree. Um, you know, I guess what I really want to say is that um, I don't think it's going to stop until it's made to stop. But America right now is in a state of frenzy. Unless you're really in tune to, what's going on, the political aspect of it, the economical aspect of it and everything, you really won't know. But because of the debt, because of just a lot of them are mad at Obama, a lot of them just don't like black people anyway, never have, never will. It's been. From the inception. People get so surprised that oh, it's 2015, there's racism. That's like really one of the most ridiculous things that I've ever heard in my life, because this whole country was built on the premise of racism, hate, getting people to work for you. I mean, it's no way that you could do the things that was done to a people without saying that there was no hate behind it. So it was built on it, in my opinion. And that has carried on. It's kept quiet at times, but it's a known fact, and it should be, especially to African Americans, an always known fact. It's something that, in other words, should never be forgotten, because what, in my opinion, is going on right now is a result of all of that. Um, Man, I mean, just so much that goes along with that. But um, I think the more important issue is, what do we do about it? Okay. And what I see that we can do about it is, first of all, to be aware of it, to know. to have that understanding and not be completely shocked and appalled because, oh my God, some people don't like me. Yeah, they don't. You know, they don't. Their children don't. Their grandchildren don't. Their ancestors didn't. It's not going to change. This is the way that it is. So, um, that's one thing, being aware. Um, being on guard in the sense of having, I guess, maybe a ready mind, you know, having your mind aware and alert to that fact and to the fact of what's going on, paying more attention is vital. Paying more attention because there's really no way you can't, I mean, especially on social media. It's like at this point I don't even really want to open my Facebook page anymore because it's just everywhere. Black, white. It's just like pitting black and white against each other. News articles, you know, this rapper said this about black people, you know, this white celebrity said this about black people. You know, it's like almost overwhelming. So, um being aware, um and really trying to, or not trying to, coming out of La La Land, which is where I see a lot of our people. We are still caught in this illusion that this is America, land of the free, we're all love, hold hands, kumbaya crap, and, you know, we're getting the back end of it. It's almost like, um, you know, a friend who says that they like you, they're going to do something good for you, and, you know, you trust them wholeheartedly, you have no reason to doubt them, you know, and all of a sudden, you know, they stick a knife in their back. They, you know, they always have hated you, they hate you, they don't want anything to do with you, you know, and you're just shocked and appalled and, oh my God, what happened? But if you look closely, you'll see it's not like it's a surprise. You know, you just have to want to see the signs, and I think that's an issue with a lot of our people. We don't want to see it. You know, we don't want to believe that we are hated as a people the way that we are, that we are discriminated against still in this country, uh, by laws, by so many things, that keep us from getting to where we know as a people that we should be. Because it's not like we're dumb, it's not like we're ignorant, it's not like, you know, all those stereotypes that they put on us are actually real. I mean, it could be real with some people, but as a whole, you know, being in this country for over 500 something years, and honestly, you're telling me that we could not be at a better state than what we are. So, it's a fact of being aware. It is a fact of, yeah, coming out of this American illusion, you know, that I think it exists for certain people. And it doesn't exist for enough of us for us to get to where we need to be as a people. I also believe education is very, very key because we need to read. We need to read up on history, our history. We need to read up on other cultures, other people's history. So, because once you start reading history, uh, and acknowledging and accepting history, then it's going to help you so much in the present. I mean, so many times we hear, you know, oh, don't bring that up, that was bad, that was hateful, that was ugly, don't bring that up, just forget it, bury it under the rug. But that seems to be the case for black history or Native American history or something like that. But as far as any other kind of history or anyone else's history, um, what you get is never forget. And so I think, if, you know, we should never forget. Because like I said, it's not about trying to build some hate, trying to, you know, get up enough momentum to go out and, you know, hurt people. It's not about that. It's about knowing what happened so that you can acknowledge it, so that you can remember it, and so that you can move on from it and do something about it, and do something for yourself about it. The only people that you can really help is you and those who are in your close circle who's going to listen to you. So they need to know. We need to start accepting reality, as I said. Um, um, and we need to figure out what direction we're going in, basically, because the masses out there are going a complete direction, a complete different direction than what I'm going in. And a lot of people who would consider themselves conscious, consider themselves awakened, enlightened. I can't say I'm fully there, but I'm trying, you know. And what I see is that I'm not going the way that the masses are going. You know, I'm going a completely different route. So many things that I see everybody else doing, I'm not doing it. And it's good, it's fine for me. It's good. It works for me. Um, Kind of makes me a little bit, you know, the odd man out, but it, for me and for my life and for what I'm doing and for where I'm going, it's good. It works for me. So as I said, you need to figure out what direction you're going in, because if you're going with the masses, you're good. If you're trying to get somewhere else out of this crazy pot, um, there are some things you need to do. And like I said, education, realization, um, acceptance of everything that's going on, and learning how to distance yourself. You're going to have to bring yourself out of it, because it's not going to, the TV's not going to, you know, the media is not going to stop. There were 4 stories on the other day on, um, what is it called, CBS Morning News. 4 African American stories about what's going on right now. And it's like, anyone who knows CBS Morning News, that's not normal. So, like I said, in my opinion, I see a push. I see a media push. I see a social networking push. I don't know exactly for what, but I do know that it is bringing about a lot of racial tension. I know this summer is probably going to be really, really hot. People's um, fuses are going to be really, really short. And so between the hot, between the no jobs, between the heat, between the what's already being pushed out here with the racial tension, I see it getting really, really bad. And so that's why I say a lot of, you're going to have to distance your own self. You know, once you, like I said, realize where you're trying to go with your family, what you're trying to do, the direction you're trying to take your life, you just have to come out from among all of that and distance your own self, you know, because it can be stressful, it can be hurtful, everything that's going on, but you're going to have to find some type of an inner peace within yourself, whether it's music, whether it's getting off social media, whether it's turning off the TV, whether it is um, finding your own quiet, individual quiet space to keep yourself leveled and balanced, is what you're going to have to do. Because um, like I said, right now the tensions and everything are so high until uh, you can almost have some stress attacks. I mean, the things that are going on right now in society is enough to make a person crazy. Um, I'm going to upload this. I'm going to come back with a part 2. I really didn't know how long this was going to be. I don't think part 2 is going to be much longer. Stay tuned. I'm going to be right back with just a real short part 2.